Are you ready?
It's going to be a hot girl disco summer. I'm never doing that again. I apologize. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Here, let's fix it. Something cool. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's Football Sunday. What a blessing. It's finally here. Get to get over the whole Xavier Worthy debacle. So here's what we're going to do. Any and every fantasy football question you guys have, I'm going to answer it here exclusively on the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. We also are going to be setting our own lineups. We're going to be doing a couple last-minute DFS lineups, a couple last-minute bets, a couple last-minute, yeah. So any and every question you guys have, please bring them my way, and I'll gladly answer. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Good to see you. All right, so let's start with news. Any sort of news is good news. So we'll start off with all right, nothing yet. All right, CMC looks like he's good to go. Pete Carroll becomes the first head coach to coach a new team. No, okay. At 73 years old and 357 days old today, Carroll will become the first or the oldest coach in history, even if he hardly acts like it. That's cute. So no Xavier Worthy news. Bill Belichick, Petty, Cam Hayward reworked his deal, so he's playing. Micah Parsons set to make his debut. Jameson Williams gets a new deal, so that's huge for him. CMC's trending upwards. There's word that there is special formations that Jackson Dart could make a debut today. Not full snap share, but he's going to get some packages. So Jackson Dart could potentially get some packages. Travis Hunter is expected to play more wide receiver than cornerback today. It doesn't mean that arrangement will hold in week 2 or further into the season. The Jaguars plan to mix up Hunter's usage throughout the course of the season. All right. Oh, there's people here. Wow. That's crazy. Good to see you, Bones. Thank you for swinging by. Kobe and the Cattle Dog is the wife. She's finally awake. Good morning, BDE. Good morning, George. I hope you're having a wonderful day, man. I'm so excited for football. I really am. Thank you. God bless you for swinging by, buddy. Thank you for your support. Happy Sunday to Disco and the wife. Happy Sunday to you, Bones. What a happy and wonderful day, guys. And if you guys have fantasy football questions, I'll gladly answer them. We do have a few on X, so if those fellas and folks don't swing into the YouTube channel and ask them there, I think we'll lean to go answer them there just to help as many people as possible. Patriots are going to kill the fucking Raiders today. I'm with it, Bones. I'm with it. I love it. Way to bring that fire. Yo, BDE, I have shout out to Clint. Thanks for swinging by. He says, yo, BDE, I have QB Knicks in full PPR today. Start Sutton and Mims on the same team or sub out Mims for Charbonnet in flex. So I'll say this. Cortland Sutton historically in week 1 has not balled out, and all signs are leading to it being the wide receiver 2 or one of the wide receiver 2s to step in and fill in and be the producer. I'm not sitting Cortland Sutton. I think I like Charbonnet more than Marvin Mims this week, but all signs are pointing to the wide receiver 2. So it could be Bryant. It could be Evan Ingram, who's the tight end, but he's going to be playing that joker role. It could also be Pat Bryant, Marvin Mims, Evan Ingram. It could be one of those 3 and not Sutton. But Sutton should not be on your bench ever, especially with the production he's done. And hopefully, he starts the season off on a roll because, like, historically he's been a slow ramp up. So I would say Charbonnet is a good play because you see that Texas T2 running back offense with Clint Kubiak in that Seattle Seahawks offense. And I think both of them get some work, and I think both of them get some usage, both Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet. I think you got to look at the implied point total as well for the Titans and Denver Broncos game. That's the lowest implied point total on the entire week. So how many points in production are we anticipating there? So I would say spread your exposure based off of your lineup to increase your ceiling. Good luck, Clint. Thank you for the question. Happy Sunday, Disco. Happy Sunday, Joe Carlton. Shout out to you from Boston. It's my friend from Boston. It's my guy from Boston. Went to Boston in a car, came back in a car. I love it. If you need help week 1, you've already lost. Quit now. Uncle Ted. Jesus Christ, that's toxic as fuck. Good morning, Disco. Happy first Sunday of the season, brother. It's going to be a great day. Every day is a great day, especially when you treat every day like it's game day. This is beautiful, man. Shout out to you, No Cap. Thanks for swinging by, man. Got good news for Travis Hunter, but also good news for JMO. Now it's making my flex decision even harder, says Jonathan Santiago. Well, so once again, if you need the ceiling, Jonathan, I think Jameson Williams is the ultimate ceiling play. I like the high implied point totals. Both of them have a high spread. Let's see what the spread's at. Not the spread, the implied point total. So Jacksonville versus Carolina, that's at 46.5 as of now. And then Detroit's 1 point higher. So, I mean, Jameson Williams is probably the better play as a ceiling play. Travis Hunter, I think he's going to get work, but how much work are we anticipating? It's one of those things where it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Week 1, just go with your gut. My gut's telling me to lean on Jameson Williams a little bit more because I think the explosives are very possible. If you look at, yes, I mean, the Carolina Panthers defensive back room is terrible, but the Green Bay Packers' worst position right now is their defensive backs, other than their free safety in Xavier McKinney. So I'm gonna attack the higher implied point total. I'm gonna lean JMO. That's my answer. Good luck, brother. And I do have JMO ranked 2 slots higher than Travis Hunter, so it's negligible. I think what gives you the upside for JMO is the explosives and the utilization against a really shitty defensive back room. What week is Godwin slated to return, and do we think Egbuka will be season? Egbuka is 100% a season-long play, and I'll tell you why, right? Because Chris Godwin missed 3 games last year with a hamstring. He left 1 early. The year prior, he didn't finish 3 games due to a hamstring. So, and he's 32. And if you guys look historically at wide receivers who play at the age of 32, their production falls off of a cliff. As for Chris Godwin, I mean, he's not on the pup, but he had multiple surgeries, and we're looking week 4, like at the very earliest. And I think that's an exaggerated timeline. And even then, we're going to see like another 6 to 8 week ramp up. So week 8 maybe is when Chris Godwin really does his stuff. But yeah, Egbuka is a start early and often. I love Egbuka. Who would you bench today in a standard league? Says Clint, Ollie Gordon, Ja'Cory, or Woody Marks. Pick 2 of the 3. I'm sitting Woody Marks. Am I mad, man, for betting on Renfro anytime TD just for fun? I would say you're not a madman. I do like his receiving line. I like his receiving line quite a bit, and I actually have one more prop that I need to bet on for on Drafters. And if you guys have not signed up on Drafters, and if you guys want to tail any of our bets, sign up using promo code DISCO to double your first deposit dollar for dollar. 32 years old as dirt. Boy, don't I feel it. I'm 35 going on 55. My one tough flex call, Demario Douglas, Ollie Gordon, Malik Washington, and Wandell. Pick 1. It's Demario Douglas, and it has nothing to do with being a homer. I think Ollie Gordon finds the end zone, but I also don't think that the usage is going to be there. Whereas with Demario Douglas, especially if it's PPR format, I think we're going to get his usage early and often, and he's going to be a big volume play, and we might also get a couple of spike big plays from him. So I'm anticipating a huge monster outing for Demario Douglas today. Great question, Joe. Great question. These are great problems. You guys all have really solid lineups. All right, let's see if there's any new news. Okay, so we're going to answer some of these questions. On X. And I guess we could share the screen so they know that it's in fact them. That is what I have in there. Addison, my fill-in, got you, my Addison fill-in. Nothing wrong with being 32. Hell yeah, man. I want to ask Sleaze about Javonte Williams anytime touchdown. He said, don't. What I really should have said, what should have done was bet 2 TDs. Sleaze is probably still asleep. All right, let's pull up some of these questions and then we'll build some DFS lineups. All right, how am I going to do this? Share screen. X. Cool. All right, so we'll go to the oldest one first. I probably should have saved these, eh? All right, so where do we have a question? Okay, are we starting RJ Harvey this week from Joseph Rosmus? Absolutely, 100%. You should. He says it's between Jerry Jeudy, Tillman, Brian Robinson Jr. CMC's playing, so Brian Robinson Jr. is not a play. I think Tillman is a high upside play, and I think Jerry Jeudy is also a high upside play. But when you play week one, you want to go with the safest picks, and the safest pick this week for you, especially because it's week one, is RJ Harvey. He's going to get the volume, he's going to get the opportunity, and he's going to get the production. It's a lot easier for a running back to find work and usage than a wide receiver, especially week one. So that's my answer there. All right. Dean the Bean says Terry McLaurin or Tony Pollard at the flex. I mean, Terry McLaurin is definitely the ceiling play. Pollard's the only person I like on the Tennessee Titans offense this week. I'm going to lean Terry McLaurin just because I like his usage a little bit more. I think Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders need to throw a heck of a lot. Raining in Boston right now, hopefully not a grass game in Foxborough. A gross game. I was like, not a grass game. Make it make sense. Okay, next question. Harvey or Olave? I'm going to lean RJ Harvey here, even though I like Chris Olave. Once again, it's more about the usage, the volume, the opportunity, the 3-down back work, especially if it's PPR. I think there's way more opportunities with the check down king Bo Nix to check it down to him. So I'm going to lean Harvey. And we always answer better safe than sorry in week one, man. I always try to give you guys the safer play. If you guys are one of the 54 people watching us on X, head over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Ask your questions here. It costs you nothing to ask, and it costs you nothing to subscribe. Help make the dream come true. We are so close to our dream of 2,000 subscribers. So help a brother out. Okay. So Ridley, Hunter, Egbuka, half PPR, need one. I'm leaning Emeka Egbuka. This is Kowalski. Emeka Egbuka is my answer between those three. Etienne, Eckler, or Ford as an RB2. I'm leaning Travis Etienne. Yeah, I'm leaning Travis Etienne. RB2, that's tough territory, though. Good luck, man. It's tough territory. Need to, Carrie R says need 2.5 PPR. DJ Moore, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Warren. I'm going to say DJ Moore and Jerry Jeudy. I think both of them have the greatest touchdown upside with a higher implied point total than Jalen Warren. I like Jalen Warren as a PPR play, though. I love Jalen Warren as a PPR play. Okay. I think we're caught up there. And we're going to go back to this. And then we're going to remove. Okay, sweet. Which two, shout out to Azra. Thank you for swinging by, brother. Which two are we starting over Penix Fields? Which two are we starting? So this is a super flex question. Is it Michael Penix, Fields, and Bryce? I'm going to sit Fields. I'm going to start. I'm going to insert the Penix and Bryce Young. And are we starting Harvey over Monty? If it's PPR format, I'm starting Harvey. If it's half PPR or standard, I'm starting Monty because I think Monty finds the end zone. With Clark being gone, I think the upside for a rushing touchdown for David Montgomery, even though I don't like the interior portion of the offensive line there, is going to lean his way, and I like the higher implied point total. So if it's half PPR standard, it's Monty. If it's PPR, I'm leaning Harvey. Good luck, man. Rise and shine, Buttercup. Give me 10 to wake up a little bit. I will be in game day. Let's go, man. I'm proud of you. You woke up. It's huge. Young Penix, pause. Pretty shitty weather up here in New England today, rainy and windy. Man, I wish I could hear you say that. First hit for the week, pipe or blunt? First hit for week 1, says Mike Robb, pipe or blunt? I mean, here's the thing, right? If you hit the pipe, you are probably going to be coughing your lungs out, and it's probably going to be like a terrible smoke. Whereas a blunt is more enjoyable. You get to take your time, enjoy it. I mean, like, I don't smoke anymore, but I'm definitely a 100% leaning blunt. If the blunt is an option, I'm taking the blunt 100% of the time, every single time. Good luck, you, my stoner friend, Mike Robb. Xavier Legette gonna crush. Here's the thing, Tim. I don't hate the Xavier Legette call, but I'm way more inclined to bet on Jatavian Sanders. You look at the talent and the ability and the camaraderie. Like, we haven't really seen Legette put it together. Legette's going to be a chunk player or bust, whereas with Jatavian Sanders, he is going to be the check down option when Tedero McMillan's not available. And I like his receptions. I like him as a PPR play. I love him as like a sleeper DFS play, and I have him ranked in my top 15 this week for tight ends in PPR format. And I also love Chuba Hubbard's receptions and receiving yards. It's shitty weather. Shit. See, why did I sound English trying to say that? It's a fantastic answer. It's a fantastic answer. Okay, we got another question. In a full PPR league, should I start Travis Hunter or Odunze? That's Ice Glacier Boy. So full PPR league, I'm anticipating that Travis Hunter is going to get way more usage. Obviously, a lot of people love Odunze. Odunze is like the darling of that room. But until we get further confirmation, I think we're going to have to wait a week. It's Russian roulette there. It could be any of 6 targets on a weekly basis there. You got literally 6. You got the 2 tight ends, and both of them are in a plus matchup in an advantageous situation against the Minnesota Vikings defense, who gives up a lot of production. So we're either going to see Cole Kmet or Colson Loveland be a top 10 tight end this week, which is very fucking frustrating because it's going to be tough to pick one. Once again, Russian roulette. And then it's going to be DJ Moore. It's going to be Rome Odunze or Luther Burden at the wide receiver position. You also have Olamide Zacchaeus, who I think, like, his receiving prop is borderline free. I think we're going to see him in the slot just as much as we see Burden, if not more. And DeAndre Swift is another receiving option. That's 7 receiving options. I think Odunze is one of the more talented players there in the pecking order. But once again, it's Russian roulette, and I think that we're going to see Ben Johnson feed the hot hand. And just based off of advantageous situation, I like the slot play. But is Odunze going to play the slot the majority of the time, or is it going to be a Zacchaeus or a Burden or even DJ Moore? They all have that upside to play slot. So that's a tough question. Whereas Travis Hunter is the wide receiver too in a plus matchup. So I'm going to lean Travis Hunter. I'm going to lean Travis Hunter, and I hate giving advice to say start Travis Hunter. I really do. Greg says, thanks for the help. You're very welcome, Greg. Just wanted to compliment you guys on a great show with Sleaze, Chev, and Rip. Great content, well organized, and excellent info. Rip reminds me of Ricochet Rabbit. I love that comparison. Rip was brilliant, man. Honestly, everybody was brilliant that show. Rip was great. Sleaze was great. I love waking up to Dynasty Dad messages. This guy's just fucking the greatest human being, generally. What a wonderful person. All right. So we'll keep the Twitter up. I'm just more so waiting for any sort of information right now. No information. No information. How do you guys feel about the commercial situation on NFL Red Zone? And, like, what's your game day ritual? I always have the game of the hour. Obviously, it's going to be the Patriots at 1:00. I might have to, like, change between the Patriots and the Jags game because I'm very invested in the Patriots as a homer. And I'm very invested in the Jaguars as a fantasy football stan. And then I'm going to have NFL Red Zone on the other TV. So I'm just going to be able to watch it all and take it all in and then pause, super pause. And I'm going to take my notes and create my waiver wire lists. And we're going to post our waiver wire stuff as well. So I'm going to catch up with the chat. Shitty weather. That's a good call on Sanders at tight end. I love Sanders. Jatavian Sanders as a play this week is a smash play in my opinion. I love all of his props in the sports books. Do I love him for anytime touchdown? No, but I think he's going to be an excellent volume play. And because I like him as a volume play, I'm definitely going to lean that direction. Shout out to you, Joe. Appreciate you, man. And Joe, if you want to hop on, let me know. This is just us giving fantasy football advice. And if you want to hop in, Joe, I'd love to have you on. Leggett will be playing decoy for the GOAT. Tet McMillan, who will score 7 touchdowns today. I love that, Bones. That's very egregious. Definitely makes me want to get a little bit more Tet exposure in my DFS lineups. Good morning, Fly Eagles 39. I hope we smash and crush all of our freaking bets and props today, man. Kudos to you. Thank you for your continued support and your friendship, man. You're incredible. And thank you for being part of the guys' Patreon. All right, we're going to support Dynasty Dad right now. Hit him with a repost because he's good people. And I love that man. All right. It's fucking Hunter. Yo, what's up? Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter butter. Good to see you, buddy. Good morning. I'm way too hyped up today. And I don't know if you guys know this about me. I'm like a 5 a.m. guy every single day. So, I had my coffees. I'm already ready to go, geared up. You know what I mean? Took the dogs out. Life is good, man. Had my Cheerios this morning. Day 2 of waking up depressed for Xavier Worthy. Don't say that. Worthy update, 2 options. 1, 3 to 4 weeks, major re-injury risk. 2, surgery and season ending. You're preaching to the choir. I literally do this for a fucking living. Like this whole injury analysis thing, you're preaching to the choir. Good morning, Sleaze. So like, here's the situation, right? When you have a dislocation, especially when there is such a large differential between the size of Travis Kelce and Xavier Worthy, and you have a collision like that and the shoulder dislocating, and like you have to consider that the shoulder was dislocated because the moment he got off the field, they popped it back in. You literally watched them popping it back in live on television, right? So the risk post them popping back in is, did he tear the labrum? And when you have such a large differential of size between Kelce and Xavier Worthy, the likelihood of the labrum being torn is high. Now, to what degree was the labrum torn, right? Because I think it's borderline a guarantee that the labrum was torn. Putting it out there. And what is the labrum? The labrum is what holds the shoulder socket together. The tighter it is, the least likely it is to dislocate. Now, if it was like a minor tear, and no matter what, the labrum was either partially torn or fully torn. If it was fully torn, we're looking at over a year recovery. He's done for the year, right? If it's partially torn, he could opt in for surgery so they can repair it, and they take this little stitch. It's not really a stitch. It's kind of this wire, and they connect it back to the femur, like not the femur bone, but the bone that connects to the shoulder, the collarbone and whatever. That's what they do for the labrum, right? But here's the risk of playing through a torn labrum is called shoulder subluxation. What shoulder subluxation is, the link is in your DMs, please. And what shoulder subluxation is essentially because the labrum is loose and it's not fully connected. It doesn't matter how much strengthening you do within the season. It doesn't matter how much strengthening. You are one weird angle away from that shoulder dislocating and redislocating. And it doesn't dislocate all the way out, but it's minor. And when it does happen, it's incredibly painful. It's incredibly inconvenient. You lose all of your overhead motion. So whatever we loved for Xavier Worthy, and trust me, this has come from like one of the biggest Xavier Worthy truthers. Whatever we love for Xavier Worthy, we need to temper with our expectations. So yes, even if he does come back within 4 to 5 weeks, it's fucking painful to say this because y'all know how much I love Xavier Worthy. But I anticipate that it's going to be a rough road ahead for him. Yeah. All right. My bad, Sleaze. Let me get you the link. All right. Okay, try that, Sleaze. I fucking hate Travis Kelce for this. Generally hate him with like my entire soul. I hate Travis Kelce for this as well, Bones. Kyler Murray. What's up, Sleaze? Good morning, sir.
Rise and shine, you East Coast nuts.
Hey, man, it's game day. You got to treat every day like game day until it's game day, and then you got to treat game day extra special.
Babe.
Welcome to Big Game Day Energy, folks. Good to see you, man.
She goes, you better love him. You got me up at 6. I'm like, all right.
Hey, man, where's your coffee?
I got it going. I'm cooking. Game day, baby.
What are you cooking?
I just had a cup of coffee downstairs.
Oh, you need another cup. I need one too. Kyler Murray just added to the injury report with an illness. Did they drop a new Call of Duty? Ain't no way. Bones, are you trolling me?
No, they just did. They just updated that.
Dang. Arizona Cardinals have added Kyler Murray to the injury report with an illness, but he has
no game
status and will play. Okay. Good to know. Bones, you're the best, man. Honestly, you're the best. Hey, this makes my long shot of the New Orleans Saints winning the game, or at least covering the spread, way more likely. George Troyan says, "Good morning, Sleaze." Good morning to you, George. You beautiful man. Fantasy Football Advantage. And guys, right after this show, which ends at 11 a.m., we'll be heading over to Sleaze's show, and we'll be leading right up to kickoff over there on his show as well. Okay. Good morning, the Fantasy Football Advantage, guys. Take a moment to go subscribe to my guy, the Fantasy Football Advantage. If you guys are not familiar with my co-host, this is Sleaze Bomb. He's one of the better fantasy football content creators, even though we disagree on a lot of takes. You need to subscribe to his content because nobody puts out more content than him. Welcome to the show, brother.
Welcome, man. Let's go. I was listening for like 10 minutes. I'm ready.
We're bringing the heat already, man. Kyler now questionable with an illness. Should I start May instead? You should have always started May, in my opinion.
You just poop on the floor.
No cap.
God damn.
Yeah, no cap. Start May for sure. If he's out for a season, Kelce should be suspended by the team for 3 games so they can let Noah Gray shine. Amen. I got enough Kelce in my best ball lineups to go with Patrick Mahomes. But I will say this: Patrick Mahomes,
he's excited for game day.
It looks great. Yeah, you 100% watch them pop it back in. I was pointing out to my girlfriend. Yeah, and like that moment of them popping back in, like. Kudos to Xavier Worthy. Like when I had my shoulder, like, and when this happened to me, and this did, my wife's like, "Do you want a coffee?" Absolutely, baby, absolutely. When I had my shoulder dislocated and had it popped in, I was like, they had to put me under because it was. Mind you, I'm a much larger individual with a lot more like muscle around my shoulder than he does, but they had to put me under to pop it back in because it was just so bad. How terrible, and like my labrum's still fucked, and I to this day. I still have not gotten my labrum repaired surgically. Like I've done a couple like micro procedures, but to this day, my shoulder still subluxes every now and then during a workout, and it definitely subluxed the rest of my football career as well after that bad injury. So I'm out home disco, can't join. God bless you, my friend Joe. You're welcome to join any one of these. If Worthy's out for the season, Rice is going to smash when he returns. Hell yeah, 100%. I mean, like when we look at the waiver wire situation, because we haven't posted our waiver wire video yet, I think Hollywood Brown is available on quite a bit of leagues right now, and he's probably one of the top trending players. I don't mind spending some fab on Hollywood Brown. I think Tyquan Thornton is the more upside touchdown play. I think Tyquan Thornton and what was targeted early and often. And I will say this: I was absolutely gutted and heartbroken when I saw Tyquan Thornton getting those deep ball targets because I knew they were supposed to go to Worthy, and I knew that Worthy was supposed to connect on them and just break fantasy football. But sometimes shit happens, and since I'm the shit, I'm who it happens to. Shout out to Lil Wayne for that line. But I wouldn't be shocked if like a guy like Deontay Johnson or even a Kendrick Bourne ended up in KC. So those are a couple other potential stash options where you could claim them off of waivers right now and not spend a single dollar in fab, and they'll still have like as much impact there. And good morning, everyone. Football's back. Welcome to the show, Al Boogie. I love the name Al Boogie 78. Top defense this week. Top defense this week.
Broncos.
Yeah, it's the Broncos. I'm trying to remember who I had in my top 12 rankings. I have the Broncos at 1, and at 2, it was the Pittsburgh Steelers. At 3, it was Philly, and they fucking busted. At 4, I had The Jets. So yeah, those are the top defenses, brother. Both links lead to empty rooms. Okay, my bad. No cap. I would have started May over Kyler already. Hell yeah, Bones. I know a lot of this because I had that injury had to get surgery. Disco ain't lying. Yeah. Subluxations hurt like a motherfucker. I still have shoulder instability from 10 years ago. Yep, it happens. Must be nice to have kickoff at like 9 a.m. sleeps, right? Good morning. Hi, Tootsie Pop. Good to see you, girl. Good morning, fam. Tell your ref I say hi. Also, hard flex question, Monty or Ford? I'm going David Montgomery, and I don't care what the format is, Tootsie Pop, but what is the format? It's David Montgomery, okay? Sleaze?
David Montgomery.
David Montgomery. Yeah.
I'm not trusting Jerome Ford in week one.
I think David Montgomery finds the end zone, and I like it a lot for him to find the end zone. Okay. We got another question here on X. Yes, I had him in Dobbins and traded Dobbins for a third and fourth. I think both would be useful in the offense, but even after people panic when Dobbins gets the first series, just betting talent with Harvey. I did not need to read that comment. I did not need to read that comment at all. Fantasy Football Advantage says, love you too, man. Thanks for swinging by. That's hype, by the way. DJ Moore or Tet PPR. It's Tet. I think there's a clear avenue for production for Tet, whereas it's Russian roulette with the Chicago Bears. And I mean, like if it was like a DJ Moore or Jerry Jeudy, I would be more inclined to lean DJ Moore. If it was DJ Moore or Calvin Ridley, I'd be more inclined to lean DJ Moore. But I think there's such a like significant gap. I think there's like 2 tiers difference between Tet and TJ Moore TS. So good luck. Soup Dumpling 88, sick name. Soupy Dumpling 88 says half PPR Ridley, Jerry Jeudy, DJ Moore, Metcalf, pick 2. I'm gonna go DJ Moore and Jerry Jeudy here. What about you, Sleaze?
I'm talking half PPR Ridley, Jeudy, DJ Moore, Metcalf, pick 2. I'm going Jeudy. Man, I'm probably going Metcalf
over DJ Moore.
I like you've been saying the whole stream. I don't know if I trust the Russian roulette. The matchup's great. Do I love it? No.
But do you trust DK Metcalf week 1?
Not really, but I think Aaron Rodgers is going to funnel him enough volume, and I think he hits a deep ball.
Okay. Well, I mean, like the stats are irrefutable, especially the ones that Rip brought up to us. If he outperforms it and it was a Seattle thing, then kudos to him. But I'm going to lean DJ Moore here just because of that. Jonathan Coe, don't say it, man. Don't say it about Xavier Worthy and Jameson Williams. I don't want to hear it today. He says, good morning, Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas in September to you, man. What a wonderful day. Football Sunday is finally here, folks. Empire Strikes Brass. Nice. Half PPR. I need 1 wide receiver and 1 flex. Jameson Williams, Garrett Wilson, Travion Henderson, Jordan Mason. It's JMO and Travion Henderson for me this week, buddy. Good luck, Sleaze.
It is going to be... Man, I hate saying sick Garrett Wilson, but I just have to.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Jameson Hendo as well, but I think Mason has high touchdown upside.
I don't disagree. He has very high touchdown upside, 100%, especially in half PPR. But like I want to go for the gusto, and I think both of these guys can break fantasy football. If not one of them, then both of them, right? Hunter or Igbuka PPR. It's Emeka Igbuka, Justin. Head over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. It really does help us out a heck of a lot. Did we just get a Schefter post on?
Yeah, guys. So we got 25 in the YouTube watching, 14 likes. So start smashing the likes. If you're on my Twitter side, come on over, support the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Let's get my guy to 2,000 subscriptions, and it's fucking game day. Let's go.
How did you mess up your labia, Disco? I was doing the disco dance way too hard, brother. That's how I messed up my fucking labia. Weirdo. Fantasy Football Advantage says I was always in on Hollywood and drafted a ton of him. He did great for me this week. I mean, I'll be honest. I had Hollywood and Keenan Allen on the bench of disco balls too, and that hurt. That hurt because I had Xavier Worthy and AJ Brown on the starting lineup. PPR start 2, Breece Hall, Warren. Is that Jalen Warren or Tyler Warren? Please specify. Derek 2, Hunter, RJ Harvey. If it's Jalen Warren, PPR format, I'm going to lean Breece and RJ Harvey. If it's Tyler Warren, I'm going to say Breece and Tyler Warren. Good luck, Derek 2.
We're way off on that one. I'm going Hunter and RJ Harvey.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a dislocated shoulder for Worthy per Schefter, says Justin. Justin, head over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Yeah, we know it's a dislocation, right? We're not debating if it is a dislocation or not a dislocation. Dislocated shoulder in Brazil, and he's still undergoing tests, but the hope is he can return with a brace. Meanwhile, okay, Christian. Okay, so this is Ian Rappaport right now posting this, so we're going to share our screen, and we're going to. Oh man,
what?
He could come back. All right, so the post is NFL game day morning. Chiefs wide receiver Xavier Worthy suffered a dislocated shoulder in Brazil and is still going test, but the hope is he can return with a brace. And those braces are not convenient, but they're actually like they do a good job protecting it from the subluxation.
We knew it was read the second part. You're not going to read the second part for me?
Meanwhile, Christian McCaffrey was a big part of walkthrough on Saturday, a sign he's trending to go. I mean, like, here's the thing. I never doubted him as he's trending to go. I was never one of the guys. I was never one of the guys who doubted him, right? So yeah. All right. And
I had to hide that user. Hit ban on him real quick on the StreamYard.
What happened?
Ban that guy. Or ban that thing. Whatever the fake bot shit.
Got it. All right. From NFL Game Day, good morning. Okay, we got that, Bones. Thank you. Appreciate you. With the weather in Foxborough still go handy in the flex over Persol, it just means he's going to get more usage as a rusher. I think like bad weather translates well for running backs, and he's protected the ball historically in bad weather. We might see a situation. Thank you so much, baby.
And if you guys didn't tune into the show yesterday, Drake May's rushing and Drake May's longest rush now go way up.
I mean, like, there's a reason why I'm him and you're him. It's because we're way ahead of the curve and we hit those fucking props like no tomorrow, man. And I love our betting shows. I love our betting shows. I love our start sit shows. It's really fun, man. Let's keep up with the chat right now. So he says, with the weather in Foxborough, still go Hendy in the flex over Persol or roll the dice and play Harvey. Yes, I'm going with Hendo. What about you?
Hendo.
Yeah. Henderson legacy rain game. I love that, Bones. All right, so Tootsie Pop, if it was PPR, I was leaning Monty. Since it's half PPR, I'm definitely leaning Monty. It's 100% Monty because the touchdown dependency is way higher there for him as well. It's like rich people problems. I know. It's great problems. Jalen Warren. Yeah, I'm not starting Jalen Warren there, buddy. Good luck, Derek, too. I got a lot of Allen too, but he was on the bench in all but one league. Yeah, he was on the bench for all of my leagues except for the 730 plus best ball lineups. Don't victory lap injuries had Worthy and managed. Unfortunate. Well, hey man, we just got great news that like there's a world where he comes back. I think Pete's live right now as well. By the way, I think Pete's live right now as well. Hollywood.
Which one?
No, it's the face-off one for sure. Hollywood would have never been a thing if Worthy didn't go down. This is true. But hey, there's a chance that Worthy could come back, but still I'm tempering my expectations now. What once was, a top 5 wide receiver has a huge uphill battle, and I don't think he's out of the woods yet. And I believe I'm all caught up with everything. So I think I want to set my lineups right now. Because I'm going right into your show, and I don't.
What are the debates? Let me hear them.
What debates?
On my lineups. Debates? Yeah.
I'm pulling it up right now.
I've got a couple. I'll throw at you.
Okay. So,
let me see.
I mean, the original disco balls. We're in rough shape, man. We're in very rough shape right now, because Xavier Worthy and AJ Brown both played. So right now, I have. And this is a multiple flex here in this league with me. It's Trevor Lawrence or Caleb Williams or Geno Smith. I have Dallas Goedert on the bench.
Oh, man, 1.8 from Worthy and Brown. He played Pickens at least.
Yeah, and he also played Jadon Blue, so that helps. Bucky Irving, Tony Pollard, like I have to play both of them based off of my bench. Jamar Chase.
He left Jadon Blue in. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know. Tucker Kraft, Travis Etienne. Kind of have to play Travis Etienne, and then it's Jalen Warren and Demario Douglas. I was debating going 2 tight ends here, but
I like your lineup as it is.
Yeah, I mean, I have a chance, but yeah. Okay, so James Cook, Jersey League. You know you're in too many leagues when. So I got Josh Allen and Bijan Robinson in.
Oh, this team is so nasty. But
Yeah,
Worthy,
Kenneth Walker and Nico Con. I can't believe they let me draft this. Obviously, Devonta Smith and Xavier Worthy both hurt tremendously. I think I may lose this one. Actually, no, I'm still projected to dominate. TJ Hawkinson, I love. Chuba, Golden, Jake Elliott was good. Houston defense is in my lineup right now.
that was impressive that Jake Elliott made that 58-yarder. I didn't think he had that.
Now
he missed a lot of 50s last year, like all of them.
would you start Jacoby Myers or Tyler Warren over any of my current flexes right now? Chuba, Golden.
I would have started Warren over Worthy, or not, or Devonta Smith, but not the rest.
Yeah, it's too late now.
You got to swing for the upside.
Yeah. All right. Okay, can't seem to see that one. All right, this is the Beat Laquan League that I started. I think it's Superflex. Yeah, it's Superflex. So I have both Mahomes and Herbert, and Travis Kelce was in the lineup as well.
Laquan Jones.
Yeah. So I started a Beat Laquan Dynasty startup, and obviously since he's in it, Jonathan Taylor, Kenneth Walker, Puka, Debo, James Conner, Gold. Oh, this is the league where I traded Mike Evans for Chris Godwin, Debo, and a couple future picks.
Oh, you rolled out Herbie and Mahomes? Oh, that's raps.
Yeah. Well, it's a super flex, right? So
yeah.
Garendo, Monangai, Kenneth Gainwell, Ramondre, Rashad White, Yoshavash, Harris. Oh, my bench is hurting, man. I like my my taxi squad, but yeah.
What's up, Bandit?
This is the optimal lineup. All right. Sleaze, can you please peep Max's lineup? I think it's tight, but I would like the brains on it. All right.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, well, pull it up so everybody can see it.
Oh, yeah. Here. Let's do
lineups time. Yes, sir. Lineups time. What's up, Ken? Control Life. Good to see you, Billy. PPR, Ford or Charbonnet. I think Ford gets the upside here, but I don't hate Charbonnet, but I think Ford gets the lean here. What about you, Sleaze?
I'm looking on how to pull this up. I can't. It's all because hang on. Ford or Charbonnet? I like Charbonnet this week too, but not as like a full start. I go Ford.
Okay. Sutton, Egbuka, or DJ Moore in standard. Oh, standard changes things. I'm still leaning Egbuka here.
Same here.
Yeah. Vikings defense versus Bears. Jets. Shout out to Griffin for another question. Vikings defense versus the Bears. Jets defense versus the Steelers, or Commanders versus the Giants. Give me the Steelers. Sorry, give me the Jets.
Yeah, play the low and point implied total in a grunge game.
Yeah. Half PPR, tight end, Kincaid or Strange. Half PPR, I'm going to still lean Strange. I like Strange as potentially the second target there. I still think he's going to get fed early and often. But Z, it would mean the world if you headed over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel, smash the like and subscribe. It costs you nothing. It's completely free, and it helps us out a heck of a lot. George asked you again to look at. Okay, so he said it's full PPR. This is George's son's lineup. Full PPR flex pick is Breece Hall. You have to flex to Breece Hall, Harvey, Keon Coleman, or Goldman. Have Hall and Harvey in the lineup. BDE. I'm going to say Harvey. I'm going to say Breece Hall, and I'm going to say Golden. Breece Hall and Golden should be in your lineup.
I swapped him out already, George. I swapped out Breece Hall for Matthew Golden.
Yeah. You swapped out Breece Hall for Matthew Golden, so you're going Harvey and Golden?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going Breece and Golden. Thanks on a delay. Caught up now. You're good, buddy. Rappaport just said Worthy suffered a dislocated shoulder. Plan is for him to play again wearing a brace while trying to avoid possible surgery if needed. We literally talked about it to a T, and we laid out that scenario perfectly. Thanks for the heads up, Al Boogie. Diggs, Debo, or Swift in the flex. PPR says Mr. Magic. It's not Swift. I'm gonna say Debo. Because the weather is a little bit better, and I think there's
we got some Quinshon Judkins news as well now.
He's not playing today, is he?
Not playing today, but he's on the NFL investigation 2-game leniency list, so he'll get to practice, ramp up. They don't have to cut anybody. I've never, seen this NFL exempt 2-game list, and then he gets a chance to play in week 3. but
Heard.
they have to meet with him in an interview first.
Heard. I got the lineup here.
I've never even seen this update with this Excel list. That's weird.
Well, I mean, but Bones literally just laid it out for us. Bones is our breaking news guy, honestly. Breaking news from Boners. Browns rookie running back Quinshawn Judkins is scheduled to meet with the NFL this week about its investigation, but there's real possibility and even a likelihood, according to one source, that he will make his NFL debut next Sunday at Baltimore. It's a tough NFL debut for him. All right, Joel Fallon says Fields or Lawrence. I'm leaning Trevor Lawrence here. Fields is a
T-Law, baby.
Yeah, Fields is a must sit for me. Lawrence is a must start. All right, let's look at Disco Balls Dynasty 5. Jared Goff, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, Brian Thomas Jr., Marvin Harrison Jr. I like this team. Travis Kelce was great for me. Keon Coleman, Rashid Shaheed, obviously Xavier Worthy hurts. Do I sub out Keon Coleman for Tony Pollard?
I would go back up. Oh, who's that starting wide receiver 2 at the top? I would sub him up for Rashid Shaheed for sure.
Really? Over Shaheed?
Yeah, I'm not Tony Pollard. You can't keep on the bench. The volume is too good.
Well, it's either Coleman or Shaheed, and I'd rather go with. I'd rather bench Coleman.
That would go against your whole implied point total thing.
Yeah, but I also have
you
Shaheed
have to
ranked,
shoot for the finches with.
I also have Shaheed ranked way higher in my weekly rankings.
It's time to dump Amari.
Yeah. I think this is one of the leagues where I had Keenan. No, just Keenan. Okay. Joe Mixon, Ayuk, both on IR. Yeah, this team was built great, but shit happens. BDE redraft, Mahomes, Elliott, Worthy killed me. Gibbs, Warren. This is a weird lineup. Do I have another option for Warren? Do I want to play Pierce, Ramondre over Jalen Warren?
No.
Okay. Disco Ball Dynasty 4. Michael Penix. I think this is super flex. Yeah, Dak Prescott screwed the pooch there. So Michael Penix, Josh Jacobs, Kenneth Walker, Jamar Chase, Nico. Fuck, this is gross. Trey McBride, Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Swift, Rashid Shaheed. Anybody you'd sub out for anyone on the bench here?
No, I like that.
There's Demario Douglas.
If you're rolling Shaheed in a bunch, I wouldn't roll Shaheed in a bunch, and that he's very risky to pop.
So go pop over Shaheed.
I mean, your guys pop this week.
My guys pop every week. Okay.
All right. I'm do ban this guy again. God, these freaking things.
I've done it 3 times. Okay, the disco ball. We've already went over this one. Douglas is in the lineup as well. I don't have anybody else. MVS. Did MVS get released by Seattle?
He's on the Niners.
He's on the Niners?
Yeah, he signed. Or they brought him up because of injuries. He's wide receiver 3 today.
What wonderful. Disco ball dynasty 2 or 3, I think. Brees Hall, Kyron, Jamar Chase, Golden, Worthy again. I have Charbonnet in the flex here. I need to do something about that. Do I have another option? No, this is the one where I had Hollywood and Keenan on the bench. Do I go Charbonnet or do I go Wandell?
Ooh, man. Wandell's matchup is nice. He gets a lot of targets. Charbonnet's in a split.
Or Ray Ray.
No, not Ray Ray. It's either Wandell or Sharp. I go Sharp. Wandell doesn't find the end zone a lot. Sharp's your safe kind of points.
Okay.
Charbonnet's going to be a league winner, folks. Just remember.
Okay. Almost done. Disco Balls 2. Jalen Hurts. That's nice. Brees Hall, Jonathan Taylor, CeeDee Lamb, Zay Flowers, TJ Hawkinson, James Conner, Xavier Worthy. So much Xavier Worthy everywhere. It's so painful. Matthew Golden, Rashid Shaheed. This is the best, most optimal lineup.
Yep.
All right. That's it. That's all my lineups. Thank you for doing that with me, because I'll never have time to set my lineups afterwards. Amari Cooper to Las Vegas. and saw they were facing Drake May week 1 and decided he couldn't do it. I'm with that. George Treon says Max's other team, it's loaded due to draft services provided by the guys Patreon Flex 2. Full PPR, Kenneth Walker, Tet, Harvey, Golden, Travis Hunter, wide receivers Worthy in London, RB, Gibbs, and Brown. I'm going to say it's Golden and Kenneth Walker for me in this bunch. What about you, Sleaze?
Golden over Tet?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going Tet and Harvey. Nah, Tet and Kenneth Walker.
Okay. Yeah, it's Golden and Kenneth Walker, but I don't think you're wrong with Tet or Golden, but Kenneth Walker is the right answer. He's got.
But you did start Xavier Worthy. Throw that in. He does need to swing for the upside. You got the 0 with Worthy.
Yeah, so I think Golden is the swing.
Yeah, he could.
I think Tet is the floor. Golden is definitely the ceiling. You could always move the chat to subscribers only. If they want to ask you start sit, they should subscribe as they already want your opinion. The chat is subscribers only. Yeah, and there's a minute delay. We do that on all of our shows, Mike. I appreciate that. Thank you, though. All right.
Do you check your YouTube settings after you post it on StreamYard? You go to your okay.
Yeah, I always go and make sure that it's on subscribers only and 1 minute to 5 minute delay, depending on what the show is. All right, I'm ready to build the DFS lineup.
All right, let me see them.
This is the super flex one. I'm gonna have to zoom way in here. That's a little bit better. All right, so from Hugo, he says, morning BD and Sleaze. Hope you all have a great day. First Sunday of the season. Enjoy. You enjoy it as well, Hugo. Appreciate you swinging by and supporting. There's 21 people here in the chat, and we have almost just as much likes. Thank you guys so much. Honestly, I was very anxious. Didn't think we were going to have a great turnout today, and this has made my day. So thank you guys so much. Dynasty Dog says, morning, fellas. Good morning, Dynasty Dog. I need a sip of water here. So, guys, this is Owner's Box DFS. It's 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and 2 flexes plus 1 super flex. I know that was a lot, and it's full PPR format. And our budget is $50,000. The average budget per player currently is $5,556 per player. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 roster spots. It is a super flex. For what it's worth, Tyrone Tracy, Cortland Sutton, Ricky Pearsall, Swift, pick 2, says Kirby. I'm going to lean Pearsall, and it like in this scenario, Sutton's on a higher tier than the other 2, and I do like Tyrone Tracy, but also like Scatabo. So I'm going to say Ricky Pearsall and Sutton. Hopefully, Sutton gets it sorted week 1. So I'm going to say Pearsall and Sutton. What about you, Sleaze?
Definitely Pearsall with the update of Juan Jennings playing possible limited snaps in week 1. Between Swift, Sutton, and Tyrone, I'm probably going Swift. It's a toss-up, Swift or Sutton. You've alluded to Sutton having slow starts in the matchup. It's not a good game script.
No,
so
but
I'd probably take the safe points of Swift.
Yeah, I'm still leaning Sutton and Pearsall. I think you have a safe floor with Pearsall, and I mean, like the history aspect of the scenario with Cortland Sutton and even DK Metcalf, like eventually it's too superstitious and you got to go with your gut, right? So I'm going to go with what I feel is a higher implied point total.
Here we go with the freaking Commanders running back room. Ja'Cory Krosky merit to be involved in week 1 heavily. More nightmare updates. Here we go. Of course.
Wait, what's the news? Okay, Browns rookie Quinshon Judkins is scheduled to meet with NFL. Got that one.
Oh, this is Ja'Cory Krosky merit update.
Who gave that update?
Roto Bowler.
Oh, I'm not on that. So what's the update?
Here it is right here. I'll read it. NFL news. Ja'Cory Krosky merit to be heavily involved week 1. Been gaining traction throughout training camp. The trade of Brian Robinson Jr. gave him the opportunity to move up. However, it's unclear how much they actually mean by saying we'll be heavily involved with the 4 backs and naming him RB4, but this is the update as of now.
Okay.
So, I mean, more nightmare. That's just...
I mean, we tried to advise people to sell high. We tried to advise people to sell high. If they took our advice, that's fine. And if they bought him low, then there's no need to sell high. You just hold it, right? Olave or Dunze if I already starting Loveland and more. It's Olave for me. Yeah. Good question, Hugo. And like, please, guys, moving forward, if you guys ask your fantasy football questions, we laid it out in the description. Go how many people are in the team. So if it's 10 team, 12 team, 14 team, ask that, then a dash, PPR, half PPR standard, whatever format you're playing, dash the players that you're asking about. So that way we have the full story and we get to just rapid fire it and help you guys with all the information in hand. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? You're gonna help me out with the lineup here?
Got you.
All right. And shout out to everybody tuning in. Ask your questions, guys. We got you. My bad. I'll do that. Oh, don't apologize. Like, this is our first time doing this together, Hugo, and I appreciate you for rocking with us. All right. So typically when I do these lineups, I try to start with a tight end, and I try to go with a low end tight end. So who's a tight end you like that's a low end tight end, or do you want to pay up for a tight end?
I like getting the Tyler Warren, Evan Ingram range.
Okay.
So, and shout out to you guys. We just hit 50 paid members in the Patreon. Thank you guys for all the support there as well. And 160 members free as well as awesome, guys.
That's huge. Okay, so who do you want? Warren is 4,200 and Njoku is 4,600. Who do you want?
I like either one. And Njoku's nasty as well. Depends on how it builds out. I like either one.
I'll take Tyler Warren here. All right, which position do you want to attack next? Like, is there a tertiary play that you like at quarterback that you want to start, or super
Bryce Young?
Okay, so QB.
Take him as your pay down option, or T-Law, whoever you like, because you like T-Law as well.
Well, they're both the same price, $5,300.
I go either way, either one.
Well, one could be a super flex. Do you like both of them, or is there a second?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so super flex.
And now you got a lot of money to work with because you played low QBs.
Yeah. And then we're just going to clear this. All right. So I think it's important that we stagger one pay up at wide receiver and one pay up at running back, and then somebody lower.
Ollie Gordon as your pay down in the flex.
Okay. I love that. That's $4,100 right there. So we have
I would flex him instead of you can running back him. Yeah, I like that. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
And then Jonathan Taylor as the pay up.
I don't hate that. Okay. Now, wide receivers.
I mean, this is where you fired Jamar Chase because you paid so low, right?
Well, I like Jamar Chase, but like if you look at Jamar Chase and
Nico Collins or
so like
or BTJ
Junior, Nico Collins, you could get both BTJ and Nico Collins and then pay down.
Ban.
You have the option too as a.
No, I can't. I can only do it on YouTube and hide the user. I don't have the StreamYard option.
Okay. Dynasty Dog says thoughts on Kyler Murray being added to the injury report with an illness. This guy, man, no thoughts. They're still my. I like the Saints to pull an upset week 1. Honestly, I do like the Saints to pull the upset. And definitely cover the spread. What's the spread's at? What, +6, +8 now? Pricing is too easy to pass up on elites this week. I don't disagree, Jonathan Cohen. If you guys are not familiar with Owner's Box, it is a super flex DFS contest. Use promo code DISCO to double your first deposit up to $1,000. It is pretty fun. I'm quite established in the Owner's Box streets, and Cups. So Michael Forte says Cup, Diggs, or DJ Moore. It's Cooper Cup. Week 1, Cooper Cup, and that's all high. Okay, Sleaze?
You guys, first of all, 22 in here. Smash a like, and when you ask your questions, you got to give us at least a full PPR, half PPR. Give me an update on what the scoring is when we head in.
When it's
it doesn't matter what this, but I'm going DJ Moore.
Oh yeah, it's Cooper Cup, and it's not even fucking close. Cooper Cup is going to break fantasy football, and that's why I also So who do you want at what? Give me one pay up at wide receiver here.
Let's go Nico Collins. The matchup's too good.
Okay, Nico, and then I'm going to throw in
You
Cup.
could throw in BTJ too.
Yeah,
I think you have enough money.
So we got Cooper Cup, and then in one of the flexes, we could go Brian Thomas Jr. I like that call. And then we have $5,500 to play with for our final flex option.
Okay. What are we looking at?
There's a world where we could tear down from Tyler Warren to like a more tertiary option and squeeze in Kenneth Walker if you like Kenneth Walker.
What's James Conner at? I like Conner over him.
I think James Conner 6,000. And Kenneth Walker's 60. James Conner 6,400.
Okay.
So essentially the same price as Tyreek Hill.
Well, who's at 5,500? Let me see first. Let's see what we're looking at.
Yep. Scrolling down. All right. Jalen Waddle, Jerome Ford, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Ooh.
Marv?
Yeah.
All right. I like this.
Yep.
This is a great build. It's all indicative of Ollie Gordon.
Is it full PPR?
Yeah, full PPR.
Okay. Yep.
All right. 12-team super flex, 6 points passing TD. Quarterbacks, pick 2, Lamar, Jordan Love, Bryce Young. I'm going Lamar and Jordan Love. What about you, Sleaze?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, where's the tournament that I just entered? Oh my God, there's so many contests. NFL.
What are these under again? What do I go to?
So go to salary cap, then go to NFL, and then satellite or all types, and then just fix the currency here. And then I've been doing the 50-cent one.
Which one? Go back and watch it again. I'm here.
How many people are in this one? Yeah, this is the right one. $50 handoff. It's 50 cents, but $5,000 in prizes.
$50 handoff. Oh, I see.
Oh man, if I'm getting these spams, you're going to get spammed too.
There'll be a ton of them.
Yeah. What's good, fellas? What is up? Good to see you, AP. Welcome back, brother. About to max this $15. Oh, you're on owner's box as well. I love that. That's hella pricey, but I love that for you. All right. So in this lineup, and I'll just build one more. So I'm gonna go Josh Jacobs.
I like the tertiary play of Danny Dimes too.
Yeah, I've sprinkled in Danny Dimes, and I'm gonna potentially do a little bit more, and then we're gonna go Love. And then we're going to go Goff. And then we're going to go Golden. And I wonder what Amon-Ra St. Brown's pricing is. Yeah, he's $7,000. Really expensive, but whatever. And then at tight end, we're going to go with a super tertiary. It's nothing but tertiaries right now. Jatavian Sanders, $3,200. Okay, what's Pop Douglas? Demario Douglas is at $4,100. That gives me $3,700 for wiggle room.
What's like a cheap, like what about a Marvin Mims for like deep down there with a great matchup? He's 4,400. Pop D's 4,100.
Yeah. So, okay, who's Thornton? Thornton's $3,400. That's a big swing play, and it actually gives us money to tier up elsewhere. So, we could also just scroll down to the $3,700 area. Remove Thornton. All right, Gesicki, Schultz, Booty, MVS, Parker Washington, Higbee, Ray McLeod might be a sneaky play. What's the news on Darnell Mooney?
Day-to-day coming to the wire still. I haven't seen anything on him, which would make Pitts nice.
We're going to play Raymond McLeod. I think this is a very big play. And like we invested in one game here, and sometimes I like to do that with some of my lineups. Okay, and then I'm going to build one more, and it's going to be rookie wide receiver oriented. So we're going to go NFL. This one right here, build a lineup, and we're going to go Tet, Golden.
I like that.
Egbuka. Egbuka's $4,800.
What am I trying to do here? Okay.
Jameer, Bijan, Jonathan Taylor. Tight end. Sanders, 3,200. And then how much is Daniel Jones? 5,000. And then we can get a Bryce Young here or Trevor Lawrence. We'll go Bryce because we have Tyrone McMillan. Look at that. That's a fucking nasty lineup.
Hang on.
I got Daniel Jones, Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson, Tet, Golden, Jatavion Sanders, Emeka Egbuka, Jonathan Taylor, and Bryce Young.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a beautiful lineup. All right, I'm done with this. Another ban.
All this Canadian shit. I got to go through all these hoops just to deposit money into here.
It's not Canadian. It's
Owner's box? What is it?
Owner's box is Drew Brees is a co-owner.
I mean, it's making me jump through so many hoops.
Yeah, it didn't make me jump through any. I just did it through debit credit.
That's what I'm doing it under.
All right, so we got a question from my buddy Jesse.
It needs my location. It needs my fucking code. It needs everything. I'm like,
Jesus. Are you doing it on your PC or your phone? It was easier when I did it on my phone.
I'm on a PC.
Yeah. All right.
We're in, baby.
Sweet. You building some lineups?
Yep.
You want to share your screen?
Yeah, I can. Let's see.
I also love their whatchamacallit, their pick'em options here.
Oh, I'm down to make a pick'em on here too.
I can't find it though. Do they still have it? Player picks. Yeah, they still have it. Player picks. 99% off of Josh Allen over 0.5 passing yards. All right, I'm taking the Josh Allen prop easily.
All right, hang on. Let me catch up here. I'm catching up with the Patreon.
Well, get them to come in here. What the fuck are we doing?
I did. I said, drop your questions. We're live. Let's go. What?
And then we'll have this back up.
I kind of want to rock one more of these salary cap things. I like these.
Yeah, they're fun.
Superflex makes it fun.
Superflex makes it way different, right?
Because I like it. Yeah.
There's way too many variables. That's why I like, even though I'm not a Superflex guy, I still dominate in that. All right, Demario Duffy.
I mean, Danny Dimes is going to win this shit. I'm telling you.
I like Danny Dimes a lot. And I love the fact that like they just replaced the kicker and defense option with just more offensive weapons. I think that's really cool.
Tuba Hubbard is cheap and free. I like that.
Receptions more than 6 for Malik Neighbors. More than 5.5 for where the fuck is Tyreek Hill's receptions?
If Ollie Gordon hits, we're winning this week.
They don't have a Tyreek Hill receptions line. You're lying. They got 4.5 for Kamara. Do we like that?
I do, but I wish it was 3.5.
Tyreek Hill. There it is. Okay. Rush plus receiving. Give me. That's where I'll bet on Kamara. Rush. Oh, that's touchdowns. Rush plus receiving yards. That's what I want. More for Kamara. More than 90.5. And then more for. Where's Henderson?
I mean, Nico Collins, I just can't stop buying this guy.
Trayvon Henderson, 64.5 rush plus receiving. That's free money. And then rush attempts. I'm going to take Josh Jacobs over his rush attempts. And of course, Josh Jacobs' rush attempts isn't there. All right. This is a 6-player pick'em ticket. I love that it's available. I have $3.02 left. It's 25x.
Damn, Tua's more? Wow. Wow. I wanted to throw Tua in, but he's more expensive than freaking T-Law and Bryce Young.
$3.02 on this pick'em ticket will turn into $105 if it hits. Hell yeah. Done. What are you building? Talk to me. What do you got?
I got a lineup I'm working on here. I don't love it. We're going to go for the gusto. I'll throw them in there. You want to see it? There it is.
You got Jones, Chuba, Ollie, Nico, Brian Thomas Jr., Warren, Connor, JMO, and Lawrence. I like it.
Swing in for the upside with JMO.
Look at it this way, right? You want to invest in certain games, and I like the Cardinals versus Saints game. I think that's a good game to invest in, but I think like a Kamara or a Rashid really makes you pop, right?
Yeah. Dude, they got nice receptions on here. One you should be looking at is, dude, this is a free one. Should be Keyshawn Boutte 1.5. He's your starting X.
I took both the overs for Neighbors receptions and the over for Tyreek Hill receptions.
What about Igbuka at 5?
Not touching it.
Don't like that?
It's too high.
Tyreek Hill over 5.5. Yeah, that one. I'll eat that up.
So I only took
Travis Hunter over 4 looks really juicy.
I'm not touching those. I'm not touching those. Then I took 2 rush plus receiving yards.
Neighbors at 6 is free money.
Yeah, that's the one I took.
Let me roll through here, see what else I like. Cooper Kupp at 4. They bumped it up. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still taking that all day.
Nico Collins at 6. I like that. Smash that.
What's JMO at? Don't you love that one?
3.5, but he's not here. I don't see him on owner's box. Let me see. Yep, they removed that prop. Yep, it's gone. They removed it. They're smart. That was a free prop, dude. I love that one. It was between J-Mo or Keenan Allen for me yesterday, and I was like, yeah, let's go Keenan. It's safer.
Go to rush plus receiving yards. I love Kamara's props.
Yep.
And I love Trayvon Henderson's props there too.
What's Kamara at? 90. Yep. I like that.
And then Trayvon's like 64.5.
Where's Trayvon?
You'll find him. Right there. You just passed him. Up and left. Up.
Oh, he's no picture. That's why.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna lock this in big boy card. Should I safety it?
No, fuck the safety. Go for the gusto.
We're going for it. All right. What? See, this is what I'm talking about. It needs my location and stuff. Because I'm in Cali or what? It does it every time.
It could be a Cali thing, but like, weren't you able to place bets on it before?
Last year, but now California has all those new stipulations.
Oh shit!
So I'm hoping it's fine, but it's going through.
All right, W.
All right, let's build another one here.
Okay.
I want to do 2 more of these 50-cent ones. Let's go. We got any questions in there? Did I miss any? George, we got some questions going? No?
No. No. I think George did ask a question. 12-team PPR, tight end premium, half, 0.5, flex, pick 2, Hubbard, Downs, Kincaid, Thornton, Shaheed. I may trade Shaheed to Guy Power before kickoff.
Hubbard can't sit.
Yeah. Hubbard's a definitive start, and then I think it's between Shaheed and Downs. Yeah, I will give the lean to Downs, but I think Shaheed's a higher ceiling play. Downs.
Yeah, if you started AJ Brown or had Xavier Worthy, I'm leaning Shaheed. But if you didn't, and it's kind of even, I'd lead Downs. That's how I'd put it.
Yeah. And if you guys are one of the, how many people we got watching? The 300 plus watching us on X, head over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Smash a like and subscribe. It really does go a long way. It costs you nothing. It helps us a heck of a lot. To connect your Gmail, to download the YouTube app if you don't have it. Connect it with your Gmail account. Bada bing, bada boom. You have a YouTube account. Takes 2 seconds. It's not intrusive, and it really does help us so much.
I mean, I like the Jonathan Taylor value better. I like Alvin Kamara's value better. Chuba's got nice value. RJ Harvey and Henderson are cheap. What's the bet? Is it really Ollie Gordon just to play down low, just ride the lightning? Go for the gusto?
No, I would stagger it.
Yeah.
On YouTube. Bring your question there.
I don't trust either. Let's go. Let's RJ Harvey. Let's roll out Christian McCaffrey, bro.
What's his price?
6,900. Expensive. Probably cheapest you'll get him if he pops. Put it that way.
True. I mean, he's
Mason Taylor. I'm gonna roll out your boy for 3,300.
I love that call. Actually, I think there's a world where you could get 2 really cheap guys like Mason Taylor and Jatavian Sanders in the same lineup with like a Ray McLeod or Thornton, because Thornton's essentially the wide receiver 2, potentially wide receiver 3, since Brock Bowers is still, the elite target getter there. But I think Thornton, I don't mind him for an anytime touchdown. I'm willing to bet on Thornton for an anytime touchdown just because of, size speed combination.
I'm not against that. All right. So, what's the difference here? We're going to swing upside major here. We're going to throw in Chase as well. I love this lineup. It all comes down to Mason Taylor and Pop D. We're playing low.
Well, I mean, that's how these hit, right? You just want to look at the guys who have plus matchups.
Where did it go? Oh, it slowed me down.
Yeah, you just
make one more.
Oh man, it's hooked.
Yep. Let's go with I'm really playing the low quarterbacks here. We got to mix it up a little bit. Let's throw in let's go Jordan Love, Golden Stack.
Golden at $5,000 is free money.
Yeah, yep. I love that. Let's throw in I really want to throw a Kyler Murray, but this update, makes me, what the fuck is going on? Let's throw in a CJ Stroud, Nico Collins stack. And then let's work from there. And let's go tight end. I can't stop clicking Njoku. Just so hard not to. He's expensive, kind of, but I think it's worth it. 46. Actually, no. Let's throw in. Let's see what.
Yo, what's up, Andre? Good to see you, brother.
Now we work running backs. Let's see what we can do here with some low price backs. I like Chuba Hubbard a ton. I like Kenneth Walker here, maybe for a cheap play. Kamara's a little bit more expensive.
Instead of Kenneth Walker, maybe swing for Cooper Kupp just as a cheap play.
Right, what's he at? Oh
51.
Yeah, yep. Throw Kupp in there, and we got 9,000 remaining for a flex and a tight end. We can play a really low tight end though. We don't have to go. We could go like this too. We can throw. I can't sit in Njoku here. So we got 10,000 remaining double flex. Let's throw in. It's really hard for me to sit Reek. Can we pull this off? No, we can't. So it's got to be 5,900. Okay. But can't sit Drizzy Drake London. Is there a back for 3,900? No, there's not. It hurts. Okay.
What's Gordon?
Gordon's 4,100. Can't get him yet. I got to drop my tight end value.
What if Ashton Genty doesn't find the end zone? What if it's one of the backups?
Mostert? Must start?
Yeah. Well, it could be him. Oh my God. Dude, I just won this fucking tournament right now.
With who?
I got Brian Thomas Jr., CMC, Jonathan Taylor, Alvin Kamara, Tyreek Hill. I'm doing one of the $3.30s.
Oh yeah, that's nasty. All right, let me see. How can I hit this? Chiguzio Kunku. Tavion Sanders, baby. Is this the dart throw time?
I love JT, man. I love him
Let's
so
throw him
much.
out there. That gives me 5,300 to rocket.
Call of Duty Zombies is double XP. Fade Kyler at all costs. Here's the thing: Call of Duty is dead. I need Jordan Love to put on a show today. You and me both, Andre. You and me both. Elijah Arroyo, question mark. Don't start tight ends against Fred Warner because Fred Warner will be shadowing the tight ends. So I do like Elijah Arroyo as a long-term.
Dude, Elijah Arroyo is not even starting. It's AJ Barner.
I don't care about the depth chart, respectfully.
No, look at the props, everything. He's the only guy there is. There's no Arroyo. It's all Barner. You got named the starter.
Noel could be a sneaky wide receiver now with Kirk out. Yeah, and Dalton Schultz could be a sneaky tight end. Not betting on either one of them, though, personally, but I don't hate that call. We the People, week 1 against 49ers. Genty getting his TD says, We the People 707. Head over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel.
How much can I put on this bonus Josh on Owner's Box?
I don't know.
Max.
I don't
know. Okay.
Njoku, Laporta, or Andrews?
Njoku.
Man, I think I just won it with this one.
I can't sit Njoku.
I think I just won this one for sure with this lineup. Listen to this lineup: Brian Thomas Jr., Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, Alvin Kamara, Tyreek Hill, Jaden Daniels, Tedero McMillan, David Njoku.
Yeah, it's gross. That may win it.
That may win it. I wanted to get Cooper Kupp in there instead of Tet. I'm going to sub him out right now. Do I sub out Tet for Cooper Kupp?
No.
I'm subbing out Tet for Cooper Kupp. Fuck it.
Then why fucking ask me?
Cause
man.
What
a dick.
Cause man.
When
I have these instincts, they either hit or they don't hit. Right? I feel like this one's a hit. Fuck, Ted is a great upside play. Ted's a fantastic play.
I know. I'm not sitting Ted for Cup. I can't do it.
You don't have to do this.
Stick to your rankings.
You don't have to do this, Disco. Cup is higher in my rankings.
You're crazy.
I know.
I live for it. I'm here for it. Devon A-Chain's receiving yards have shot up in player props. Jesus. From 28 to 31 overnight. That hurts.
All right, man. If Tedero McMillan goes off today, I am going to be a poor man. Disco, how do you think your boy May does today? I think he'll be okay. He'll matriculate the ball down the field. I'm curious to see like how many times he takes the ball down and he runs with it. That's what I really want to see with Drake May. Like, I want to see if Josh McDaniels is going to fabricate a couple of scenarios where it's more designed quarterback runs, because last year was all QB scrambles. I want to see the pull down and run equity. And then, yeah, what else do I want to see? I want to see him be able to just check the ball down early and often. I want to see him matriculate the ball down the field. That way he takes what the defenses give and create scenarios where he could take chunks. So that's what I want to see from Drake May. I think Drake May is going to have a fine outing. I think he's going to give you 15 to 20 fantasy points, which is serviceable. It's good. But his upside is also 30 fantasy points. Hi, what's up, Jerry? A 50-50 chance. Do you trust JJ McCarthy to have a decent game? No. I think I trust JJ McCarthy to do the right things to win the game. But in terms of fantasy football outings, I don't really know. I don't really know. Hyped to see Penix today. That's definitely an offense I really want to watch. I believe they're playing at 1 o'clock as well. That 1 o'clock window is nice. The 4 o'clock window is beautiful. The Sunday night football game is fantasy football heaven, NFL heaven, just football heaven. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end this stream right now.
End it?
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the grocery store real quick before your show.
Gotcha.
And then where's the link to yours? Here, I'll find it.
I'm gonna go set up all the TVs and shit then. So perfect.
Yeah. Live. No, where's subscriptions? And thank you guys for coming out today. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Honestly, the turnout was so beautiful. You guys are wonderful, man. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Trying to find your link here.
I just did. Oh, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. So I took the last $10 on OwnerBox. We're riding longest rush QB. I went Drake May, Jaden Daniels, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen.
You got to find a way to add my picture to the start sit. That's fucking rude.
It isn't there. The guys.
Oh my god! You give me the fucking smallest tiny little.
Give me a picture then.
So heads up, bottom right. Make sure your YouTube live thing is there.
What do you mean?
So you know where you have the guys on the bottom right?
Yeah.
What the hell just happened to my screen?
You got to be live for that logo to kick in.
Okay, my entire
the subscription logo.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay.
I can't hear you. We lost him in the Matrix. We lost him in the Matrix. We lost him in the Matrix. He's back. He's back.
I'm back. I think
He's back.
I think this worked. Oh my god. Huham says, been here the whole time and my shit just fucking crashes. My shit literally crashed after I copied your stream. So here it is. That's definitely a sign. That was weird. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Thank you guys for rocking with Sleaze. Here's the link to the next show at 11 a.m. I'll trickle in like shortly after you start there. I'm just going to run to the grocery store and just get a couple of things.
Gotcha.
And to like just go stretch my legs out because I've been at the PC since 7 in the morning. All right.
I hear you.
All right, guys. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys. I'm with our waiver wires tomorrow, and I'll see you guys over on Sleaze's show. Until next time, guys. Peace and good luck today. DM me if you have any questions or just ask me over on Sleaze's stream. Peace.